You can't tickle my feet, Tristan.
I'm the sound guy.
This is who I am, baby.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Welcome to Frowned Upon Christmas edition. This is our holiday special.
It's the first.
Actually, no, this is the
first week in a series of holiday specials.
in a series of holiday specials. It's a 3-part series leading up. Is it going to be 3 parts?
Sure, we can.
We're going to try to make it 3.
If you say 3 right now, it'll be 3-part series.
Yeah, deal. All right, cool.
I should have said it's a 15-part series.
Yeah, 15-part holiday series going all the way into mid-March of 2022. Oh man. Well, we're in it, guys. We're in the season of Advent, as us Christians say.
You know what I'm saying?
What?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. I'm a happy holidays guy.
Are you?
I like to pull everybody in. You know.
I say Happy Christmas sometimes,
Don't.
which is frowned upon.
That's what we do, though.
That is.
What is the season right
Season's
now?
greetings. Winter?
Yeah, the winter season.
What are you looking up?
I'm trying to.
What episode is this?
This is episode
38.
37.
37.
And we are in.
That is 37.
Oh, this is difficult.
And if you haven't been keeping up with the podcast the past couple of weeks, I've been saying I want to learn Spanish. I have found a program called the Pimsleur Method, and apparently I'll be speaking conversational Spanish in no more than 30 days.
I have one thing to say. I should have prepared this pre-podcast. Basically, we are in the last day of Hanukkah.
Look
It
at
ends
that.
on Monday, December 6th. It is a
Shout out Jewish.
Jewish celebration.
And we're a supporter of Jews on the podcast.
Yeah, hashtag we stand next to Israel. Not next to them, we stand very far away. Missiles distances away. Hanukkah Samesh.
Okay. Like, I think I was saying this in a couple episodes ago. Maybe I
Chag
wasn't.
Samesh.
I don't have anything against... I don't know why people don't like the Jews. They've had it rough.
They've had it rough, yeah. I would say among a good handful of people, they've had it real bad. But hey, you know, look at them now. Sort of.
Yeah.
You know?
Some of them.
Yeah.
Some are not doing well.
But
Off the Jews.
off the Jews, yeah.
Thanks,
no, not
Scott.
off the Jews.
No.
We love. Somebody's gonna
Not
clip,
on them either.
Somebody's gonna clip that part, and
Yeah.
they're gonna be like these. What was it?
Anti-Semitic?
Something fascist. What was the
Theocratic fascists.
theocratic fascists? Oh man. Well, our buddy Connor, he was gonna be here this evening, but he is making his Christmas list. He's going through the catalogs, circling the Nerf guns.
He's got one of those colored pens that has 8 different colors.
Yeah, and
He's color coded on most likely to want. Like he wants it bad, and then this one he just kind of wants.
Yeah, this one, and he switches from that pen to like crayon for different categories of things.
Yeah.
You know, so like if he maybe wants,
If all the board games he wants, he puts in pen.
then he'll switch to like a Sharpie for like action figures. And so
Bro, have I ever seen you I've ever showed you? I'll show it to you right here on the podcast.
we needed Jamie to show us all the.
Yeah, have I ever showed you the Drew McIntyre video?
No.
Well, sound guy Dylan sent me a message the other day, and it's a video of this guy. He gets a new action figure in, and he's really stoked about it. Apparently, hang on, let me find. I gotta show it to you on the podcast because it's hilarious.
We got to get Sun Guy Dylan back on here soon.
Yeah, we do. Okay, so here's the original video. I'll show you. It's a guy. He gets an action figure. He gets really excited about it. Makes a TikTok. What is going on?
You got to verify.
Sorry, fella. Okay, here we go.
Drew McIntyre. It's him!
Oh my god. I wish I was that passionate about something.
Me too.
He sounds. The shriek is
So
horrifying.
me and Ryan are going to pitch in and buy Dylan a Drew McIntyre action figure, and we're going to put it under his pillow. So when he goes to sleep, he's going to lay down and he's going to like, what is that? He's going to be a Drew McIntyre action figure.
That's so freaking funny.
The video, for those of you, obviously you can't see, but
The link is in the bio.
Yeah, there's a guy. He's like super excited. He looks like the kid off Toy Story,
He does.
and
he
he's very
does.
excited about
I've
this
been told I look like that
WWE
kid.
action figure. It's called Drew McIntyre. Is the guy's name. Apparently, he gets super pumped about it. It's pretty funny, but that's what we're gonna get Dylan for Christmas.
I love that.
You got anything you want for Christmas special this year? You got some boots, right?
I did give me some boots.
Some nice boots.
And that'll be it for my Christmas.
What brand were they?
Tacova.
Tacovas.
Yes, sir.
Very nice.
So, other than that,
you be boot scooting now.
want lots of love.
Send some prayers over
Yeah,
here.
send some prayers up. But yeah, what about you? What do you want for Christmas this year?
Just too many things that are expensive.
Such as gunnery.
Yeah, gunnery. Lots of
Could you
different.
quit scratching yourself?
Oh, I keep forgetting we're on camera. I apologize
we
to the
haven't
viewers.
filmed anything in the past, I don't know.
Yeah, the past like 3
years.
episodes we haven't filmed at all, so I was not worrying about the camera, and the camera's rolling, and I was just scratching my
Legs.
area. Yeah, sorry for the viewers.
If you guys like content like that, though, you can hit the check out our link.
Head to we each have an OnlyFans, and
More of a Patreon guy. I like to pretend like I'm doing a
okay, yeah, that's what it is. It's Patreon.
Yeah, it's Patreon. Support creators, guys.
Yeah,
But
yeah, we support local businesses.
yeah, support local businesses. Dude, we gotta start selling boots.
We gotta make boots, man. We
gotta
told
make-
the listeners we'd make boots.
Yeah. Also, how far are you in your book?
It is December, isn't it?
Yeah.
6 days in, actually. Well, I need to read a lot
Yeah.
because I hadn't started yet.
You seem stressed about it
No,
now.
I promise you, because I've been trying to think. I've been thinking about learning Spanish.
Read a book in Spanish. Read Don
haven't-
Quixote.
I haven't even learned any Spanish, but I've been thinking about learning
If you
Spanish.
just go through and you commit to just reading the words, though, in Spanish, you will have read a book.
That's
and
true.
you won't be able to tell anybody anything about it because you don't really know what's happening. But
It's like that when LeBron James was reading that Malcolm X book, or he had it during the interview, and they were like, "Oh, that's okay. Like I've read that book too. What's your favorite part?" And he clearly has not read a page. And he like, it's like, you know when you had summer reading in school,
Yes.
and you come back and they're like, you're trying to tell the teacher like what your favorite part was or
Yeah.
whatever, and you're like making up stuff.
well,
And he's literally like, I mean, just really the whole book. I just think
The
he's
whole
just
book, yeah.
so inspirational, and like he just makes so many good points, and
Yeah.
like he's not read a page, and
dang
you
it,
can tell.
LeBron. He tried.
It's so funny. Yeah, so we're gonna do these episodes are gonna be a little Christmas themed because I don't know about you, but I love Christmas.
I'm a big Christmas fan. I typically like to have the Christmas tree up post Thanksgiving,
And-
but this year it's been nice to have it up because our Christmas tree, I feel like it's been up for so long.
Because you know what Christmas means, right?
More Christ.
That's right.
Directly
It's Spanish.
translated from Spanish.
Yeah,
Um,
or Christ more.
Christ more. And
That's what we're all about on
if
Frown
that
Upon.
ain't what we believe.
Yeah,
But
but
happy Hanukkah to those that
Yeah, that's right.
don't believe that.
yeah, you have
Yeah.
a great holidays too,
Yom Kippur.
or
too.
hollandaise.
Hollandaise? Oh, wait,
Sauce.
what? Oh.
Hollandaise is a sauce. Okay, we have a couple questions for each other since it's Christmas themed. We're gonna go on a little bit of. We've got some categories that we've queued up, and we're going to similar to the way we did the horoscopes last week, which we
Which
should
we'll
read.
never do again.
I'm gonna like read Tristan's, and we're all assuming this about the other person.
Yes.
We have not discussed. Like I haven't told him what my favorite Christmas movie
Yeah.
is or anything like that. We're gonna assume what the other person's is. For favorite Christmas movie, you seem like one of those people who thinks Die Hard is a Christmas movie. So I'm gonna say Die Hard.
Do we say yes or no right here?
You just defend it, or you say no, it's not true.
Yeah. I've never seen Die Hard.
Okay, Not a Die Hard. But you seem like one of the guys who would defend it though.
When I watch it, I want you to know it will be during this Christmas season and everything because I feel like
they say it's a Christmas movie, and I disagree. Well, and here's the thing: I haven't seen it either.
Okay, let's watch it let's get a movie night going.
We should. We watched Die Hard. I think the original one came out in the 80s, which I didn't know.
Yeah, crazy.
But Bruce Willis.
I almost said Vin Diesel. I get my bald people mixed up.
Oh, geez.
That's hilarious. I was so close to saying something about Vin Diesel, and then you said Bruce Willis. And I went, yeah, Bruce Willis.
What's the guy on the Green Mile? What's his name?
The Green Mile. I don't know what that is.
He's got like a 3-part name, I think. He's a very large black man. That'd be funny if you just assumed it was him. You get your bald people mixed up.
Yeah, I get my bald people mixed up.
Doesn't matter the race. Michael Clark Duncan. That's his name. He's dead. Rest in peace.
Ah, rip.
R.I.P. Michael Clark Duncan.
Yeah. Rip in peace.
That's right. Well, if not Die Hard, I'm going to go ahead and say you seem like a simple man. You don't seem too complicated. I'm going to say Elf.
Elf's fun. I don't know what my favorite is.
You don't have one that's like, hey, it's Christmas time. This is what we watch.
I watched Daddy's Home the day after.
That's definitely what I should have guessed.
The night of Halloween. I watched Daddy's Home and Daddy's Home
to kick off the Christmas season.
Yeah, to kick off the Yom Kippur. And so yeah, maybe Daddy's Home. Great films.
That's with Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then the second one also includes
is Daddy's Home 2.
Yes.
Which I've seen them both also. I'm going to
Mel Gibson.
Really honest with you.
And then who's the...
Bad Santa?
Bad Santa? What?
He was just in a new, I think.
Really?
I believe so. Maybe I could be really off on that.
My second favorite is Krampus.
The movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a movie out, and I haven't seen it.
Bad Santa is not the one with... no, that was Fat Boy.
Santa? What? You can't just say Fat Boy.
I'm typing in Mel Gibson Santa. Fat Man.
Fat Man?
It's called.
That's a movie? With Mel Gibson?
Yeah, he's like a bad Santa kind of guy.
Oh.
We got to watch that.
That sounds dope. That's about to be my favorite Christmas movie.
That's what we got to watch for sure, because I haven't seen it. It's got Walton Goggins in it.
Oh, you know another
Walton
one?
Goggins is great.
Freaking Kurt Russell, Santa Claus.
We can watch it free on Peacock.
Deal.
Dude, I got Peacock. I'll skip work tonight.
What is the movie with Kurt Russell? A Christmas Miracle, bro. A phenomenal film. Kurt Russell is the best Santa Claus.
Kurt Russell's great.
Yeah.
He can really grow a mustache.
He can.
I mean, just thick.
Did you ever see the 4-part series, which is, The Hateful Eight?
I did see The Hateful Eight.
He was great in that, too.
Yeah, he was.
Incredible. Yeah. Well, so yeah, I don't know. I know that my new favorite Christmas movie is probably about to be Fat Man.
I can almost assure you that's about to be mine.
Yeah. It looks like The Revenant, sort of. What is he doing?
That's not him. I don't know who that is.
Oh, just some guy. You seem... I love
it.
that, yeah. You seem like your favorite Christmas movie... the claymation Rudolph.
Oh, yeah. Hang on. You want me to read the what this is about? To save his declining business, Kris Kringle, also known as Santa Claus, is forced into a partnership with the U.S. military. Making matters worse, they call him by his first name. Chris gets locked into a deadly battle of wits against a highly skilled assassin hired by a precocious 12-year-old after receiving a lump of coal in his stocking.
What?
I have never been more excited in my life to watch a movie, because this definitely sounds like a screenplay we would come up with.
Oh, of course.
And it's a real movie with Walton Goggins and Mel Gibson, the Patriot.
Oh, yeah, that sounds great. We got to get the boys together and sit on the couch with some hot cocoa.
I would love to do a live trailer watch.
Oh, yeah. We should get on.
We'll make a little Instagram video.
I'm so down.
Let's do it.
Yes,
so stay tuned for that. So mine is the favorite is the Claymation Rudolph movie.
Yeah, the Claymation Rudolph.
That's actually the movie that makes me want to dive head first off of a very tall building, is the Claymation with Rudolph.
The Claymation Rudolph is one of the worst movies the probably the worst production that's ever been put out. Yeah, but I imagine that would, if not that, maybe. I don't really know movies that well. Ooh, Iron Man 2.
Iron Man 2's not a Christmas
Yeah,
film?
it is.
Why?
It's the same as Die Hard. It takes place around Christmas. There's Christmas themes in it.
My favorite Christmas movie is Home Alone.
Oh, yeah.
Also,
Home Alone's
probably
great.
closely followed by National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
I need to watch that actually.
But I feel that both of them will quickly be dethroned by Fat Man whenever I finally get around to watching it.
absolutely, yeah. Yeah, that sounds like a great film.
The only problem that I'm seeing for Mel Gibson in this movie is if the precocious 12-year-old that hired the assassin is Kevin McAllister from Home Alone. If it is, then Mel Gibson's screwed.
Oh, I was like, did they bring back Cully McCulkin
wouldn't
to
that
play
be-
a 12-year-old?
That'd be amazing.
He did a bunch of Google ads around Christmas last year or the year before
You know-
as the older Cully McCulkin, or the older
Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah,
You
Macaulay.
said Cully McCulkin.
I probably said it twice actually, because
You know he changed
Macaulay is a last name.
You know he changed his middle name to Macaulay Culkin?
Macaulay Culkin. Yeah,
No, it's Macaulay Culkin Culkin.
Yeah, I forgot about that. He's an incredible individual. I'm glad he got off the drugs.
Macaulay Culkin Culkin is hilarious. I would love to change my middle name to Seth Caruso. So he's Seth Caruso.
We should all change our names to each other's names,
Yeah.
our middle names.
Seth Tristan Smith Caruso.
Yeah.
And yours is Tristan Seth
You
Caruso
hyphenate
Smith.
the Smith Caruso. Oh, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a Home Alone guy. I think
I love Home
we watch
Alone.
it. Me and my family, we get together every year and watch it. Also, another Christmas movie that I love. Ooh, sorry, is which for our younger listeners, maybe wait a couple years until you're a little older. Is, Why Him?
Yeah, Why Him is incredible.
Which is with James Franco, Bryan Cranston, and it's a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
And it is so funny.
It really is.
It's it's a joy to watch. Me and my brother
My
like to watch it
mom
now.
went and watched it in theaters.
Really?
And it's one of our favorite Christmas movies now.
My mom, I remember I was still living at home whenever I watched it, and I was like a 21-year-old man, maybe 20 or something. She got pretty upset with me for watching Why Him, and I was like, well, I'm old now, so
Incredible
yeah,
film.
it is very, very funny.
With what is that dude's name from Pitch Perfect?
Adam Devine.
Adam Devine. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like in it for a small part,
yeah.
but he's very funny.
Elon Musk is in it for
Elon
just
Musk
a moment.
is in it. Yeah, he is in it. Which, by the way, that has happened to me. You know how Bryan Cranston's character like starts talking to him, and he's at a
Yes.
rich guy's house, so he thinks he's
Yes.
another rich guy. So
Uh-huh.
they're networking, and when he realizes he's just the dad of the
Yeah.
girlfriend, he's like, "Oh, like nice meeting you."
Yeah.
That's happened to me. I was at a very, very rich man's party one time, and my brother were both wearing like suits and stuff, and this guy comes up to us and starts talking to us, and he's like, I think he worked for Tillman Fertitta or something like that, but he's like really high up and like probably made a whole bunch of money and stuff. And he's talking to me and my brother, and we're just like kind of chatting with him, and then he finds out that we weren't special. We were just neighbors with the guy having the house.
He just dipped.
The guy having the party, and he's like, "Oh, it's great to meet you guys," and just walked off. And
Yeah.
we're like, "Okay,
That
thank
happened
you."
to me one
Because
time.
we literally walked to the party because the party
Yeah.
was on our street. But the guy who lives on our street made a shaz ton of money. He
Yeah.
has like a Bentley, or no, he has a Rolls Royce. He has one of those Resvani tanks. He had like the 16th one made in the world. He has like $2 million in just cars probably. His house is like 9,000 square feet. He has a pool.
If you know where Seth lives, ignore all of this.
He has a pool
Yeah.
where the freaking the TVs come from in the concrete, and they
that's
come
incredible.
up like it's just insane. And yeah, I just walked over there and to the party. And
Yeah, that happened to me. Not on that level, but some guy. I was at a holiday party for
Holiday Inn.
Yeah, I was at a Holiday Inn. No, we were. It was the company that I was interning with a couple of years ago, and so I am 20, and I'm just like in this little holiday party, and this very like you could tell that he had some money because he had on a really nice watch, a really nice suit, and everything, and he's over there talking to me about like his little venture capital
thing,
stuff. Yeah. And like all of these high rises that he's trying to buy in Houston and everything, and he's got a bunch in New York, and he's trying to get out into Houston, and I'm like, I live with my parents. Like I'm an intern here.
Yeah.
I make $800 a month. So good to meet you though.
Yeah.
And
Like,
if
I got
you-
some connections if you're ever
yeah.
in town. Just
Exactly. Yeah. You can say we have a guest room. But I didn't
What's
want
so
to talk
funny
to
is
him.
that's like a very hospitable thing to do for like a normal person.
Yeah.
But somebody who's really, really rich, it's like insulting. They're like, why would
Yeah.
I stay in your
Yeah.
guest room?
Oh, I love staying in guest rooms.
You stayed in mine one time when I wasn't even home.
Yep. Big long night.
Yeah. Okay, next is a Christmas character I think Tristan would be. And we're throwing it way back to 5 minutes ago. I think you would be the guy who wants to be a dentist on the claymation Rudolph.
Oh.
The elf who's like tired of making toys. And I will give you one compliment to follow. As much as it pains me, I think the other character you'd be in a movie is Macaulay Culkin from Home Alone.
Oh, absolutely. I'm scrappy.
Because you're scrappy, and I think you would come up with some freaking weird torture tricks like
I'd
that.
hurt
And
people.
you bomb me with a paint can when I tried to come upstairs or something like that. Or put a tarantula on my face.
Yeah. Worse though, I'd hit you with that hairspray flamethrower.
Yeah.
Have you ever done that, bro?
I've done that, yeah. I've also done the
as
thing.
heck.
Hold on, I don't know if the kids know about it these days. Do you remember when we were teenagers spraying Axe all over your hand and your arm
And lighting it on fire. Yeah, dude.
Just a wild thing we did. And I about lit my body on fire one time doing it because it started to get real hot. Like it was burned off all the Axe and my arm was still on fire. I was like wrapping it in a blanket trying to make it go out.
A handful of years ago, I had an ailment on my foot that I couldn't get to go away. And by a handful of years ago, I mean, that's when it started, and I still suffer. And when I was trying to get it to go away then, I poured peroxide on it and lit it on fire. And my foot burned for a moment. And it lived. It's a...
We should do it live on the podcast.
Yes. We cover ourselves.
Flame on.
Oh my God. Did Mahatma Gandhi die like that?
I don't know. I thought he's still alive. Thought he's still with us.
Now I need to know how Mahatma Gandhi died.
He's an Indian fella, right?
Yes. I don't think I'm right about that.
I think he died from assassination.
Who the heck killed Mahatma Gandhi? In an effort to end
fatally shot
India's
him.
religious strife, he resorted to fast and visits to the trouble. Fatally shot him. Oh, God.
Man, I've never really looked at Gandhi.
He is something.
He looked like a weasel.
He's just got an aggressive face.
He looked like a real smart squirrel.
Yeah. His eyebrows are incredibly...
Or an owl. He looks like a bunch of animals in one.
He looks... It's the... what is it? Reincarnation.
Oh, yeah.
That's exactly
Yeah.
what he is. He's lived millions of lives.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I think you would be... Oh, the bird lady in Home Alone, actually.
That's who I am?
Yeah, dude.
I can't even be the concierge?
No. You're Trump. in
Okay.
that.
What about
JK, I'm
Cedric,
not giving you that.
the guy who takes his bags and wants the tip?
Oh,
And
yeah.
He gives him gum. When,
Yeah.
when he slides through his legs and he falls and he like drags him out, he goes, "Oh, come along, Cedric."
Yeah, no, I think you're the bird lady.
Okay.
The bird lady or... Man, I gotta watch some more Christmas movies.
That's actually a good one for you. I think you could also be the bird lady.
I could be the bird lady. Freaking Tim.
Or I could be Buzz, which is his older brother, the bully-ish
Oh,
one.
yeah. Yeah, definitely.
There's a funny part in the Home Alone when he's like, one of the sisters is worried about Kevin in the first one when they're in like Florida. Mm-hmm. And Buzz is like, "Are you seriously worried about him?" He's like, "A, we live in the safest," or he goes, "A, I'm not that lucky. Like something's not gonna happen to him."
Yeah.
He's like, "A, I'm not that lucky. 2, and he says something else. He goes, "And D, we live in the safest community
Yeah.
where nothing ever remotely dangerous happens." He says A, 2, and D.
Yep.
Oh, it's
You're
funny.
Buzz. Buzz or the...
What about the South Bend shovel slayer? The guy in Home Alone that hits the guys in the head with the shovel, the old man.
I obviously got to watch all of these movies again.
You at least got to watch the first Home Alone. And the second
I've
one.
seen them. I just don't retain any information.
Well, I've seen them at least 24 times.
Yeah,
I've watched them. I watch them every year, and I watch them usually multiple times a year.
I've watched them maybe 4.
Yeah.
Maybe 4.
Or Uncle Frank. Uncle Frank is the crazy.
We don't
uncle.
do Christmas movies, I guess.
That's unfortunate.
Truly,
Not American.
I gotta start that. I'm gonna
Okay,
bring that into the home. We gotta get a new TV before we do it, though.
I said favorite Christmas tradition. We're gonna pick for each other, but it can be just favorite thing about Christmas. And I think you seem like the kind of guy who sits crisscross in front of the tree and waits for presents.
Yeah.
In like full like long pajamas and like.
Actually, yeah.
Like
On
I think you wake
Christmas-
up everybody and you sit crisscross in front of the tree.
I am the most boring on Christmas morning. I like to sleep till 10 or 11 maybe, and I don't like to be disturbed. I like to get that good Christmas sleep in, and then I like to hobble down the stairs, make a cup of coffee, make some breakfast, and then sit in my robe on the couch for a little bit. And in the meantime, Taylor's like, "Let's go! We gotta go! Presents! It's Christmas! And I'm like, it's early. It's 7 a.m. Shut up. Yeah, you strike me as somebody who would
Shake your presents.
at 24 years old, wake up in your pajamas, run to your parents' room, wake them both up.
I probably would if I still lived there.
Based on these conversations and realizing how much you love Christmas, because
love Christmas.
in comparison, I realize it now. I like Christmas.
And I love
You
Christmas,
love
brother.
Christmas.
I was that kid. I couldn't sleep. Like I could never sleep the night before Christmas.
I did have some sleepless Christmas Eves.
Because like my parents, I was very, very blessed like growing up, and I always had everything I need. But like my parents didn't spoil us in the fact of like we just wanted things, we didn't get them throughout the year. Like if I was like, hey, I want this thing that costs, I want like a new PlayStation. My parents were like,
Boom, 12 months.
and my parents were like, well, that's cool that you want that.
Yeah.
Like that's awesome.
You should get it.
Yeah. Yeah. They're like, go to work. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm 9. But they were always very blessed. They would always get me what I asked for Christmas. And I never asked for anything crazy.
Right, yeah.
Like the most expensive thing was like an Xbox 360. But which they tricked me and they thought I didn't think I got it the year that I asked for it. But so I was like, I knew what I was getting usually because they weren't going to not get me the one thing I asked for.
Right, yeah.
So I would always like, I couldn't sleep because I was like excited to play the Xbox or excited to play with the Nerf gun or whatever I was getting. But so I was that sleepless boy just watching a movie or whatever while I was trying to go to sleep. And I would fall asleep at like 4 and I wake up at like 5:15, baby. I'd go running around the house.
Did that. I used to sleep so consistently and everything. Like fall asleep at 11, wake up at 8, you know? And I don't know what switched in my brain. Last night I fell asleep at 2:30, woke up at 6, fell back asleep, and then woke back up at 12. And so I'm broken now, but yeah, no, I never had those kind of nights really during Christmas. I like winter. I love winter.
I love winter too. I have a lot of
great.
outerwear.
I love every
And I don't
season
get to wear,
when we're in it, though.
I don't get to wear outerwear very often in Texas.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to Detroit on Wednesday, and the high on Wednesday is 30 degrees.
you're going to Detroit?
Yeah,
Why?
for work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Not the armadillo.
Yeah,
The
they're sending
armadillo's
you
not
out there.
sending me up there.
Startup.
Yeah. Where are we at? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you seem like the guy that, runs in there and wakes the parents up.
I definitely was that kid for sure.
Yeah.
I mean-
Taylor was that kid. And I was the same. I've been the same all my life. I want to have an easy morning, chill, maybe eat some eggs.
That's how I am now. Like that I've gotten a little older. Well, my thing is this: nothing makes me giddy. Is the word, I guess.
I get giddy still, but
Like nothing. Like when I was a kid, I'd freak out if I got a cool gift. Like I was like, oh yeah, like thank you. It's like running around hugging people,
yeah.
shouting them out. You know. Now I'm much more like I don't even know what reaction to have. That door just opened.
Oh, I thought somebody was standing
Let
there.
me shut it real quick.
Sorry. Must be the apparitions.
Yeah.
I completely lost my train of thought. I can cut.
That's the ghost of Christmas present.
Yeah, the ghost of Christmas present. A holler.
Yeah.
A hoot and a holler.
Something's going on in my house.
Jeez. Well, Zeth's got to go to work tonight, so we're going to make this one a shorter episode. Did we have anything else?
Well, I have a man of the moment and quote.
Yeah, quote of the week, man of the moment.
My man of the moment is the Salvation Army Santa.
Which one?
Just all of them.
All of them across the world.
And the reason why is because the courage it takes to get dressed up in a Santa suit, a Kris Kringle suit,
Yeah, Kris Kringle.
dangle a bell in front of a Walmart
Yeah.
for a 10-hour day.
Yeah.
They don't get respected enough.
They got 712s, brother.
Now here's the thing. They're my man of the moment in a weird respect way. I also hate their guts.
Oh, they make you feel bad?
Don't pressure me when I'm trying to walk into Walmart to buy a gift. I'm already out to spend money. So I love you because you're doing good things, but
But I'm not a part of them.
just let me pull that Santa hat down over your eyes whenever I walk by you.
That's hilarious. Mine is the little drummer boy because he
Okay.
played that drum. Pa-rum-pa-pum-pum.
I gotta go back to mine real quick.
Okay, you're angry.
Have they ever tried to get you on the way out?
Yes.
Which is the worst. I passed you on the way in,
Yeah.
Santa.
Yeah, Chris.
I just spent money in the store, and now you're trying to get me on the way out? You
Yeah.
think I changed my mind?
Leave me alone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start going out the back exits.
And stop ringing the bell at me.
Yeah.
I hear you. It's impossible to miss you.
Yeah, you're in a red suit. And you're huge.
And you're right in the doorway. With a bucket full of change.
Yeah. But hey,
You're enormous.
You guys keep up the good work, though. Yeah. Keep doing you.
Also, that's got to be a really low point in a man's life when he's like, guess I'm Santa now.
Guess I'm Santa.
I'm fat, old, and I have a big beard that qualifies me. Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh, man.
You have a quote?
Yeah, my quote is from Home Alone 2.
Okay.
And I believe it's Home Alone 2. I should know because I've watched them all so many times. It's when Marv and Harry go to pull, they come into a door and they pull the door handle and it just comes out of the door and there's a string attached to it. And they hear a loud noise. So they both put their ear up to the door and they listen and it's like, and they listen. And all of a sudden the door flies open and a tool chest is behind it and it slams them up against the wall.
Yes.
And they have crooked noses
Yes.
and everything. And because they said, what's that sound? And then it hit him. And then Marv says, because his face is crooked. Yeah, he
I
goes,
had an uncle that looked just like him.
he goes,
Carl.
that was the sound of a tool chest rolling down the stairs. So that's my quote of the week.
I love it. Oh man, I gotta watch Home Alone this year. All right, mine is from Luke, chapter 2, verse 12.
Okay.
Verse 1 through 12.
All right.
In those days, Caesar Augustus issued a decree that a census should be taken of the entire Roman world. This was the first census. This is from the NIV. This was the first census that took place while Quirinius was governor of Syria, and everyone went to their own town to register. So Joseph also went up from the town of Nazareth in Galilee to Judea, to Bethlehem, the town of David, because he belonged to the house and line of David. He went there to register with Mary, who was pledged to be married to him and was expecting a child. While they were there, the time came for the baby to be born, and she gave birth to her firstborn, a son. She wrapped him in cloths and placed him in a manger, because there was no guest room available for them. And I'm actually going to stop there, because that's a perfect 3-3-3 breakup. So I'll read verses 8 through
Or Willie people, stay
21
tuned.
on the next episode. No. What is that? 8 through... I don't know. I'll split it up somewhere. 8 through 14 and then
He'll
14
do the math
through...
another way.
Yeah. And we'll go
I'm sorry
through...
if I keep itching myself, guys. I'm
been itchy today too.
I'm
for
wearing.
some reason.
Oh, I'm itching downstairs.
I'm sorry.
I'm wearing.
That sucks.
I'm wearing underwear, and these particular shorts have the built-in spandex, so I'm doubled up on
Yeah.
security.
So you're
And-
too secure.
yeah, too secure, and it's
Understood.
giving me issues. So if we clip this at any part and I'm doing that,
Just
know
leave him
I'm
alone.
doubled up and
He's
I'm not
Yeah.
feeling comfy.
He's double strapped.
Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna be back with more seasonal.
Yeah, that was episode 1 of the holiday special, the Frowned
Yeah.
Upon Holiday Special, the 3-part series.
And we will at some point. I'm not saying it's coming this week, but we will do a reaction video to the Fat
trailer?
Man trailer.
Yeah.
That we'll put on our Instagram.
Oh, I'm stoked.
So,
I cannot wait.
I've never done a reaction video.
Neither
and
have
what's
I.
great is they're so popular on YouTube.
I know. I feel like I have to perform though.
Well, we just be ourselves.
You're right. I love trailers. I
Me
love
too.
trailers more than I love movies, I think.
I like trailers more than I like houses.
Oh, yeah. You can hitch that bad boy up and go wherever you want.
Tow it wherever you want to take it.
Take that double wide.
Yeah.
On up.
That's right. But no, trailers are great.
Trailers are great. So that'll be coming soon on @FrownedUpon Podcast. Right?
I don't know what our Instagram is.
I think it's @FrownedUpon Podcast. And
Should
if
be
you,
something
if you
like
listen
that.
here and you want to see some content every once in a while, every once in a blue moon, check it out because we sometimes occasionally do stuff there. We'll post like polls and everything. It's fun. We just be doing a little fun stuff here and there and everywhere. But yeah, that's our plug.
We appreciate you listening,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll see you next week.